Hi there, local business owners. My name is Ken Fortney. Thank you for taking this quick course today. Getting verified on Google today is not nearly as easy as it used to be. But some of you local business owners out there, when you went to set up your Google business profile and get it verified, Google asked you to repeat back a number they texted to you and then you were good. Or if you got the next easiest, which was a postcard in the mail, which is what all of us used to get years ago, that's not bad either. What's really killing us today is this Google video verification. What we're finding is we might be having trouble with the video at first. We finally get it figured out. We do everything Google wants us to do, but yet we're still not verified. A lot of you are going to be tempted to give up, and I don't want you to give up because it is absolutely worth it. I'm going to tell you why here in a moment. Okay? If you hear jingling in the background, please don't mind. It's just my kitten Reno playing around. Here's the process that 90% of you local businesses are going through today when it comes to your Google profile. The first thing that happens is you go to set up your Google business profile and get started on the verification, and everything seems fine. But the second thing that happens is that Google wants you to do a video verification. It's a little bit complicated if you're not used to doing that sort of thing. If you've maybe done TikToks before, it's not going to feel too bad. I'm going to walk you through what that looks like doing the video verification. But then step 3, you submit your video verification. It's under review for a few days, and then your profile goes back to being not visible to the public. Why am I not verified? Because Google's not going to tell you why. And then the last step is getting in contact with Google's support. And you stay in contact with them until you're finally verified. It's going to feel arduous. You're on this course now because you are very frustrated with this verification process, but it is worth it in the end. Why is it even worth it? Why should you persist on getting Google verified for your local business? And I'll tell you, it's the very first step in showing up organically, that is not having to pay for those ads to be sponsored, just showing up organically for local near me searches. Local SEO is what this is called. Local SEO means you're not putting any paid behind your listing or your website on Google, but you're naturally ranking near the top. Ranking organically for local SEO without having to pay for that sponsored tag in front of your name is something that any business can do and does not cost you any money. It's completely free, as is Google verification and your profile. But getting verified is that very first step to ever even getting to that point where you can rank high all naturally from just having a good profile. The second most important thing is that when you get verified, you can control the business information that Google shows to the public when they search near me. The third thing is when you are Google verified, you can send review requests that then show up on your Google business profile. And it is great. You need to have good reviews on whatever platforms you like to be, Facebook, Yelp, City Search, wherever. But the most important place to have great reviews is Google. If you're not verified, you can't get those happy customers posting those reviews on your Google profile. And that is the most important, especially for people searching for what you do in their area. The next thing is when you get verified, you have the ability to add for free some very, very good conversion tools, such as you can add a call now, you can add message, you can add quotes right from your Google profile, you can add booking buttons. All those things are allowed and free on your Google business profile, and customers can interact with your business in that way without you having to get on the phone with every customer. And it's pretty awesome. The last thing, and I would say this is less important than the rest. Local service ads are growing in popularity. They're working very well for a lot of local service providers. If you want to do local service ads, which are something different from regular Google ads, to even get considered to qualify for local service ads, you must be Google verified. Now, what I'm going to do is give you a look into the journey I took in getting verified. I'm going to show you how I did it. That Local Pack, my business, we do local SEO and digital marketing services for local service providers across the United States. As a new business, I went through the process of documenting the verification process so that I could show you what it was like in case you've not tried it because you're nervous because you've heard of how terrible it is, or you have tried and you're not sure you're doing it right. And I can show you how I did. I ended up getting jerked around for 12 days before I finally got verified. And I want to show you the whole thing I did to get verified in less than 2 weeks, which is a lot better than can be said for a lot of our local service providers out there. Some of y'all have been trying to work at this for months and months and been getting nowhere. I haven't just done this for myself. I've also helped a lot of local service providers. That means that I have a lot of experience on the different types of things Google will ask for. But this is the straight and narrow. This is what 90% of you are going to encounter and how to handle it. Now, I want to say this too. Getting Google verified is just the beginning. If you want to get to a place where you have an online presence that is naturally ranking high without you having to pay for ads to get there, local SEO is the approach that you need to take. And that is what I do. Okay, there are local SEO tasks that you can do yourself for free. It is a lot of technical work, and that is something I do. So I just want to put a plug out there that this is what I do. I'm great at it. I've been doing it for software companies for years, and now I do it for local service providers like yourself. So if you're looking for what do I do after I'm verified, what are things I can do while I'm being verified, I have the answers to both of those questions. And down below, you will see that you have the option to book a call with me and chat about that. All right. And I would love to. It's not going to cost you anything for me to take a look at your online presence, answer your questions, and let you know what to do beyond getting Google verified to make sure your business shows up when your customers search for your services near me. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be working through a video verification with Google My Business. The thing is, sometimes it takes a couple tries before you get it right. So I actually don't even know when I do this, if I'm going to get this the first time around, or if I'm going to have to do some fancy stuff to get Google to verify my legit business. Why does Google do this? Honestly, it's not your fault. It's not because something is sketchy with you. It's because there are a ton of businesses out there that actually aren't businesses at all. So fraudulent businesses out there will try and manufacture engagement on people's profiles and do all sorts of things and not be legit. Google's trying to crack down on that. So they've come up with some real nightmares and headaches to verify, make sure your business is legitimate. Okay. I'm going to go here for a second. We're going to go to the business profile manager. One of the first things I'm going to see is customers can't see your business information. Get verified to let them find you on Google. It's also going to say here, not publicly visible. This is a little bit frustrating because I came on here to verify my business and it said I could get verified via text message. And it gave me a couple of choices. I chose the text message option. It verified my phone number. And then for a moment, I showed verified and then Google said, no, we don't like it. One of the possibilities of this, a home business. Google goes and sees that, oh, this is actually a home address. This could be a problem. So they're going to want me to verify that I actually do live here, that I operate my business out of here. And we're going to see if they let me do that today. All right. So I'm going to say get verified. All right. It's going to ask me to enter my mailing address. I work from home. My main business address is from home. So I'm going to put my address here, choose next. All right, they do want me to do a video of my business. I could also look at other options. I'm going to choose this one. Now, what I've got to do here is I've got to capture 3 requirements in one continuous video recording. All right, my location needs to match my business profile service area. So I'm going to need to go outside and get a video of my street sign and the surrounding area and even my home number on the side of the building to verify, hey, this is where I do business. My business name and category should match your business profile. So I need something of a business card, branded vehicle, business tools, or equipment. I'm going to try and do this along with this part down here to show that I'm an authorized representative of my business. by operating an online business tool. I'm going to get this stuff ready to go so that I can take one continuous video and make this happen. It's just going to give me one more tip for getting this done well. I've got to get all those requirements in one continuous recording. That means I can't make a bunch of videos and upload them together. It's got to be all one video. Ideally, they want 1 to 2 minutes. If my video is longer than 5 minutes, I'm not going to get verified. Okay. Now, to make this easier for myself, since I've got to go outside and get the street sign, I'm actually going to log in to my Google business on my phone, get to exactly this step here, and I'm going to do the video from my phone. That's going to make it easier for me to get these videos. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I had my GoPro attached to me while I did my video verification, and I'm going to walk you through how that went. You are going to be doing this from your phone, as I already said. You can kind of see my screen, but you also can't see it that well, which is fine. I want you to just get the gist of what it's like to get that video verification. This is one of the things that is so obnoxious for some of you all out there, because a street sign for some of you is over what feels like a block away. All right. In order to make this video under 5 minutes and continuous, okay, you might have to get someone who's driving you in the truck while you do this. Don't have a lot of time. You got to do whatever it takes to get that street sign and then get over to your building. My business is run out of my home office. For most of you, you're going to be doing this out of the building you work out of, and they do want to see that number. Also, what you're going to notice is I'm going to unlock my building. So whichever it is for you, whether it's a storage room or the office itself, Google really does want to see that you have access to the place you're claiming is your business location. Now, I wasn't sure how much of my equipment Google wanted to see. Again, I'm mostly online, and a lot of content that I create really just involves videos and microphones and my computer, right? But to be safe, I laid out most of all the stuff that I use. And I took time ahead of time to prep that. So you kind of see it all laid out. And in my video, I'm showing Google all of my stuff as a way to let them know, hey, I do legitimately run this business. I logged into 2 business profiles. You really only need to log into one. You only need to do one place where you're logging in to see, how you run your business online, like QuickBooks. QuickBooks is fine. Stripe is fine. And that's pretty much it. By that time, I had already stopped my video because I'd shown Google everything, and I chose to upload the video. Now, keep in mind, when you're uploading your video, it's important that you're in a place that has good Wi-Fi or good signal. Otherwise, you'll try and upload it and you'll get that circle of death, is what I call it, where it's just loading, 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 not going anywhere. And you don't want to lose your video. But if you're, say, outside or somewhere where you don't have great signal, wait until you get back to the office with strong signal before you hit that submit button. All right, I've uploaded the video. Once that's done, it's still going to show not publicly visible because they're processing it. And you should see this message here letting you know that Google's working on it under review. So I'm going to check this every day to see that I got verified, and we'll see what happens. Okay, it's been a couple days, and what I found is that this changed from your verification is currently in review to customers can't see your business information, and it's wanting me to get verified all over again. What this means is my first verification video did not take. Now, before I go and make a new video, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to reach out to support. Okay, now, because I didn't get verified right away, and I don't know why, I'm just going to immediately reach out to support. I encourage you to do the same thing. Google support, that is your best chance of getting a straight answer from them about why you didn't get verified and what they need. Sometimes it's a glitch in Google. Again, the only way you're going to get this fixed is by going through Google support. Now, you're going to be talking to Google support through email. So it might feel more frustrating than if you could just pick up the phone and give your guy a call. It's not going to work like that. You got to work through email. You got to be consistent and patient. But here's how you get started. Start by just Googling Google support, business verification. You can also do Google support, business profile. Whatever the point is, get to Google support. Usually what's going to happen is you're going to see an article on what you're looking for. Make sure it says support.google.com. Go to that article. This is what you're going to see. Just straight to get help with verification. All right. Now it's going to ask you to confirm your email. This is my personal email. There's going to be some stuff I'm blocking out here because it's got my personal information, but at least gives you an idea of what it looks like on your end. I'm going to hit confirm because that is my email associated with my business profile. If it says profile not found, in this case, I don't exactly have a business profile associated with my personal Gmail. I can't really do this through that local pack email because I already have an open ticket with them, but it doesn't matter. You're still going to come here and say, yes, I want to contact support. Continue. Now it's going to come to this page, check your verification status, contact the support team. You're going to submit a case to the support team. And when you do that, you get to this page. And this is exactly where you want to be to submit a ticket. I won't be able to go all the way through this with you because I don't want to open a fake ticket with Google support, but I'll at least show you what you do. Now, when you come here, all I would do is say Google Business Verification. All right. Now, depending on what your situation is, go ahead and pick that. If you're just not sure, hit other. Okay. Now they'll give you a few resources to check out on your own. They are hoping that you just figure out a solution to your problem via the articles and videos here. But if you want to get in touch with support, you got to keep going. Next step. In here, email. You'll click email, your issue. Go ahead and pick whatever is most relevant. If you've been suspended, if your profile is just gone, probably means you were suspended. You want to talk to them about that. Maybe you just want to say my profile is not verified. Okay, now here, this is where it is blocked out because it has my personal information. You can check your verification status. Some of you will get this, some of you won't. And down here is actually a form you fill out. And once you've confirmed all the information, come down here and hit submit. Now, when you hit submit, you will get an email from Google and you'll want to reply to that right away. Thank you for getting in touch with Google Profile Support. I hope you're doing well. It's going to mention your business. If it's got the wrong business name, you need to tell them otherwise. Otherwise, they're going to think this is the business they're helping you with. When you get this email after submitting a ticket, immediately respond. Reply to the email. Thank you for your assistance. I'd like to talk to someone ASAP. All right. Now listen, you need to email Google every day. Just come to this email and hit reply. Email them every single day until they tell you exactly what you need and you are verified. My process of getting verified was 12 days long, and I sent them almost 20 emails. Some days I emailed them twice. That may seem excessive, but that's how you get in touch with Google, and that's how you get to the point where, congratulations, you've been verified, and my profile is live. And this is what my verified profile looks like when I go to manage my profile. I have all these things I can look at and see and update. I can go here to edit anything I want in my profile. But the big thing is I'm verified. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so that was what my journey was like. Now, if you're expecting something more polished, I purposely made it a little bit awkward on purpose because that's how life works. And tutorial videos I've done like this in the past, if they're too polished, the less helpful they are for you. I want you to see that there's a little bit of a struggle and there's a little bit of not sure if this is going to work or not. But at the end of the day, you shoot your video verification, you do your best. If it doesn't work the first time, get in touch with Google support. Submit a ticket. When you get that first email saying they got your ticket, reply to that email and reply to it every day until they tell you what they need. Now, in my case, thankfully, I did not have to reshoot my video. What I did have to do was submit a couple documents. One of them was my general business license for here in my county in California. You may have to do the same. They may ask you to take another picture of your signage. They may ask you to take another video. Whatever it is, make sure and get it to them right away and keep replying to them every single day. Even if you want to do twice a day, that's fine. But every single day, make sure they hear from you so you remain top of mind for them until they finally get you verified. And it is doable. I swear, not only has it worked for me, But people I've advised to just get in contact with support and email them every day. They are verified within days if you do that, okay? Now, one last thing before you go. I'm really glad you're here. I'm really glad you sat through this. I'm wishing you well in your video verification journey. Are there situations that are even more bizarre than the normal what I showed you? Yes, there are. Can I contact you? Yes, you can. Book an appointment with me. Down below, schedule a call, tell me what you're dealing with, and I will do my best to help you deal with the situation. I've seen some of the wildest things, okay? So most likely, nothing you say could surprise me about your journey with Google's video verification. So contact me, let's get on a call, let's discuss it. Also, one more thing, really my specialty is helping local service providers like yourself rank organically, that is, without having to pay for ads or sponsoring posts on Google. When people search for your services near them, you rise near the top. That's what I do for business owners. That is called local SEO. Local SEO is something that you can do yourself. I have some courses and some materials that I can give you if you want to DIY your local SEO and start ranking organically. It's awesome because even though it's a slow grind, it takes a while, sometimes 6 to 9 months or longer to see the results. When the results start coming in, they are powerful, strong results that you did not have to pay a nickel for. That said, I know you're busy. You're a local service provider. You're probably working 8 to 12-hour days. You don't have time, but you're spending tons of money on ads and you're not sure you're getting the results you want. Take that money, talk to me, let me show you how you can use that money properly for local SEO to have it done all for you, and you will get better results, I promise you. Okay? So if you want to hear about local SEO, how that works, whether it's getting tools for me to help you do it or have me help you with it, also book a call with me. Let's talk. I'll do an online assessment for you. We'll talk through what you need. None of that costs any money. The only time you would actually pay me money is if you hire me to do local SEO for you. But there's options before then if you don't want to have to pay. I get it. All right? So contact me. I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks for tuning into this video.